Well, hello friends, this is what we have. This afternoon, we see, as you can see, you have this equation that says 16 raised to the power x divided by 8 raised to the power y is equal to quarter. Then we see also that we have 4 raised to the power x, 2 raised to the power y is equal to 16. And it says solve for the values of x and y, hence compute xy minus 2. So such a question, when you see something like that, you always have to think about the factors. You see, as you can see that you have 16 and 8 and 1/4. So let's see. Let's try and break it down. So we have 16. Okay, let's use different colors so that maybe it will be more nice. So 16 raised to the power x over 8 raised to the power y is equal to 1/4. So what do you have to do? We have to break it down. See, this 16 for sure is what? 4 times 4, and also 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. You see? So that states that 16 with 2 raised to the power 4. Then we have our x out, and 8 with 2 raised to the power 3. We have our y out, and this is equal to 2 raised to the power 2. Okay, then negative 1. Okay, so we'll make life easier for ourselves if you look at it. Then we have to apply the properties that we do. For sure, if you see the top, like the top one here, we can say the ax multiplying y, and you know for sure that is giving us axy. So we apply the same thing over here. Okay, here we have let's say a raised to the power x multiplying 1, and that will give us a minus x. Okay, so if we apply that, then we are going to get our expression to be 2 raised to the power 4x and 2 raised to the power 3y is equal to 2 raised to the power negative 2. Friends, it's just so easy. Now, if you look at this one, once again, I'm going to use the red. Here is the same as saying that a raised to the power x divided by a raised to the power y. And for sure, this was going to give us x minus y. Okay, so with that in mind, then what we do is to say that this is 2 raised to the power 4x minus 3y is equal to 2 raised to the power negative 2. So it's becoming so easy, isn't it? Okay, now here, student must always remember that the properties of indices are there for them to use. So now, the property that we are going to apply to solve this one is a raised to the power x as a is equals to y. This implies x is equals to what? Y. You see, we are just applying the properties that we always know. So because of that, straight on, if we say that, then we say 2 raised to the power 4x minus 3y, which equals to 2 raised to the power negative 2, implies that, yeah, 4x minus 3y is equals to negative 2. And that becomes our first equation. Friends, it is becoming easier. So what do? Let's tackle the second one. Okay, the second one, you see this one over here. It says 4 raised to the power x times 2 raised to the power y. Okay, so 4 raised to the power y, x. So 4 raised to the power x. Okay, times 2 raised to the power y. Okay, let's check it again. It's equals to 16. 16, okay? So we got 16 here. So what do? We can break this one down to be 2 raised to the power 2. Then we have our x out, 2 dot y is equals to 2. 16 once again. Have you seen it? 16. Yeah? So if you have a 6, 2 raised to the power 4. Okay? Now we have to apply the same rules, 1xy plus p. You see, so we'll apply that. What we're going to see is we are going to have, you see, 2 raised to the power 2x multiplying 2 raised to the power y. Do addition on top. So this would be 2 raised to the power 2x plus y is equals to 2 raised to the power 4. Okay, applying the same rules. Again, ax is equals to ay implies that what? X is equals to y. Okay, there's a property that we shouldn't forget at all. Okay, with that in mind, then equals to this equation. How do we solve this? We can solve by elimination. We can multiply the first one by 3 and add them. So multiply the first one by 3. I presume you know how to solve spontaneous equation. Then our equation now is going to be 6x plus 3y is equals to 12. And equation 1 is 4x minus 3y is equals to -2. So what do? We're going to add these two. This will give us 10x is equals to what? 10. Okay, so this implies that x is equals to what? 1. Well, if x is equals to 1, then we can do substitution again. Let's put, which is 2. Okay, so we know now we have the values of x. X equals to 1 and y equals 2. And the question says we should compute. Let's look at it. Compute. So compute xy minus 2. So to compute hence, meaning xy minus 2 means we're going to multiply 1, we'll subtract 2 from it, and that is 2 minus 2, which is equals to 0. And that is all it is, friends. It's not anything difficult at all. Look at it. So there's the first question. What did we do? We took the you see the system here, we expanded it and we had 2 raised to the power 4, so we have it here. Okay, then 2 raised to the power 3, that will be 8, and we did that. And here we have 2 raised to the power 2 multiplied by, give us this condition, then this whole set here became the first equation, which is awesome, right? Then after that, I have 4 raised to the power x 2 times 2 raised to the power x equals 16. Now when I expand that gives me 2 raised to the power 2x, and we solve the equation. We have this, and that is how it's supposed to be, friends. That is where we will, stop. But this is so easy. Please take your time and go through, and you will break it. You break the equation. Yes? So, until I see you again, ciao.